This picture is called the Talsco Cafe, which we all referred to as Fina's, because Fina was the woman, delightful woman who ran it. And it was the only place on the west side of LA which was really an artist hangout. I only went to Barney's Beanery a couple of times, which was the thing for the Hollywood artists. But it was really fantastic because you could go into this wonderful little Mexican restaurant. It was always mainly filled with people you knew. So there was that conversation of the whole room talking simultaneously across tables to each other. And it was really fun to know that there was a place you could go where you could always see lots of friends. And I had the names of all, or most of the key players written by my secretary in shorthand, whose shorthand I'd always admired as calligraphy. And this is Chaz's name, I'm told, and this is my name. I like the idea that most art people, sophisticates who looked at it, would make reference to calligraphy and, oh, perhaps it looks a little Twombly inspired or something. They would look for some kind of reference rather than my secretary's shorthand. But it's really an homage to a place and a time. Looking at the show and looking at all the work and knowing that for many people, Chaz had was always seen as having a kind of outsider identity, but actually everybody knew Chaz and everybody admired Chaz as a person, as an artist. So he wasn't really an outsider artist. He was very informed about what he wasn't doing. In fact, maybe he was shaped by that, in fact. I remember Chaz telling me that the first 2 or 3 years when he was working on a painting was just a kind of get acquainted period, that he didn't really get tense for the first couple of years because he knew it was all going to get altered, covered up. But by doing that, it's almost like the paintings are a second skin of Chaz. They feel so much like him. I can't articulate it, but it almost feels like through gradual process and alteration, the paper became imbued with Chazness. And it even goes to on the paper, the irregular edges and the sense of process. It's a kind of visionary Chaz skin. He was always just living in the present and very amused by almost everything, but not laughing out. Mainly he stood for freedom, in which he never had to discuss. He had no statements. The statement was his life, which was inspiring for all of us, both the work, but also his persona. Just knowing that he was here working was a very encouraging, supportive role model. It's true for everybody, I think.